Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Palidore here for VRML preseason, week 6, Friday evening for the EU viewers. Afternoon time, right about noon for me here in the USA. But, hello, US hey to all of you here watching. Chocolate, Multi, BTS, welcome back. Good to see ya. Teams are just about readying up here for a game of Smash Dash and Calamity, or the other way around, rather. Calamity being Denials, Troy VR, Infiltrate, and Ambient. And over on Smash Dash, blue team, it'll be Sendo, Target, Slin, Dage, and Street Boo. This is our one and only European game for the afternoon, unless a last-minute one comes in. So let's get right to it here. Hello to Boop. Thinking it's going to be a good match, and it's pretty much the decider for 4th place. Of course, important for those Sunday finals coming up here. All right, let's see how it goes. Launch underway and taken away here first by Slin. Getting that one to Dage. And already in the goal on the approach and finding the first two. Just 9 seconds into the first round for Sendo and Smash. So a good start here for them. Indeed, both these teams coming in here, you know, with a, well, 4-2 record for Calamity. And we'll get back to Smash Dash soon. Calamity with a 12-20 MMR. Down goes to Troy here in the bottom. Contested by Slin, some midfield defense coming out. Now getting a little bit separated, so trying to retreat, get back on the collection, and there you go. So 3 guys outside of the bubble, just trying to deny any approach into there. We've seen some of this from some of the teams coming along this season, going more with those defenses, and now on the offense, though, Infiltrate, finding the goal. But we've seen a lot of teams here, especially in Europe, with those double stacks and often running them in the midfield area for defense. But lately, I've been seeing more European teams even going to the man-on-man, the zone, trying to deny shots just outside. Don't let them get up on the approach, you know, and let them work up into the easier offense where you see a lot of those backboard plays and the passes to nest and shield, etc. So tied up at 2 apiece here. Got Sendo and now Dage with a disc. Denials contesting, doing what he does there best with some brawls, but now going for all of the goals at Street Boo. 4 points. So back and forth right quick here in the first couple minutes. VTS cheering on Smash Dash and the 100 bits as well. So who are people in chat favoring here? If not from a personal standpoint, just skill standpoint, who do you think are the favorites? Because I already mentioned Calamity, but Smash Dash, obviously a great team. Their own right, they've had some very strong games. Their MMR is 12-10 with a record of 4-5, but perhaps a little bit misleading as leading in a shot there. Troy VR gets the way. Ambient the assist. But yeah, perhaps that record from Smash a little misleading in the sense that they've had some tight losses. Some close matches. I mean, despite having more losses than wins, 1 more loss, their plus and minus on the season is actually at plus 122 points. So obviously, they're a very capable team. That's around 40 more than Calamity's plus minus so far. Granted, Calamity's had a couple fewer games than Smash. But in any case, Slin will work it on here. Troy VR contesting Denials as well. So again, that midfield defense from both teams actually playing a part. And forcing some turnovers, just not letting either team get some easy offense in where they can make those easier passes. Forcing the long stuff. The stack will get their back on the rebound. Going up to Slin. Now a 2-on-3 at goal. He's going to roll for the backboard. Rolling on out. Perhaps a rebound. Sendo, just the misgrab or mistiming on that one. So Ambient actually will come away with it. So now on the recollection. Street Boo taking that. You can see now the stack's forming up because of the defense being, you know, kind of back and forth right now on both sides. Those stacks coming in. That's a shot that will be slightly off. But still taken right back by Street Boo. So now they're going to work in. The goalie is stunned. Cannot make the shot, but Slin will get that one in. And stunned a second time is the goalie. So good contest there to buy themselves a 2-point lead over here on Smash. Boop saying that Smash is favored here. Calamity could cause the upset, though, says Lego. Oh, and I should remind myself to be pressing that replay button sometimes, eh? We'll do that. But Denial's here. We'll get it. Find the dish off to Ambient on the other side. Some zipper passes down this mid line right now before the reset. So up at the cloud, as it's called by some. Some call it the tree, some call it the cloud, whatever it is, finding a pass up there just outside Ambient. And that is going to be one of those shots they were trying to deny, but it'll still get on through. Almost saved, just not quite. So 6 apiece here, about halfway through this first round. VTS says it's treetop. There you go. 11.5 would call it tree. They call the bottom one down there root, fittingly. Totally exposing their comms, but that's okay, because not a competitive team anymore. We're all retired, or semi-retired. Anyway, Slin going in here, trying to find that pass down low to Street Boo. Boo will sail past his hand, so Troy now will take the disc. And trying to get that one back. Look at that stack coming in. Here goes another shot, and that's a 2-point lead now for Calamity. Viatrex in here as well, saying, let's see who my team is going to face. There you go, scouting out the talent a little bit. Seeing what they pull out here. Oh, and VTS, you call it root too. Well, who stole it from who? Or maybe it's just a logic thing, I don't know. Slin will take that, a deep pass over here, maybe buying themselves an opportunity, but no, because that stack gets the punch right quick. Street Boo trying to headbutt it out of there will do so successfully, but Infiltrate just rooting himself in the goal to save that shot. Wasn't fast enough to get by him. Maybe fast enough on the recollection. Again, Troy VR going in. Gonna duck under, looking for a cross, though he had no available passes in the bubble, so wisely backed it out. Otherwise, it would have been a 3-on-1. Now going back down low. Troy VR will take that one over. And now going over with a bunch of punches. Trying to bother the goalie and just draw the defense out. But taking him out is Dage. So down by 2 points, 3.5 left. Looking for a deep, whoa, barely gets past that slice. A good pass up there will be cut off by Denials, no less. And then right back to the corner pocket. So Ambient will take that. And right back at it with a 2-point lead is Calamity. Just a bit of a random clear, just trying to get that boost redirected towards it. Another slap out, so once more, whoever's fastest will be Denials. Actually, no, Dage take that back as it makes a play into the 2-point zone. And rolling on in. Will not miss the catch on that one. Ambient finding that again. So again, the clear and boost coming on through for both teams, but only resulting in possession change after possession change, it seems here. So trying to juke out the stack a little bit, but just, they didn't even move an inch. They were just waiting for him to throw the disc. Even perhaps baiting a shot attempt, if nothing else. But they didn't budge at all on some of those jukes and fakes. So they will take it back. Denials here, excited to get the boost off his teammate. You can see him amped, ready to go, trying to find a stamp as he rolls towards the goal. A one-on-one opportunity, and he'll find that continuity. That's Denials with a 2-point shot, up by 4 here now. Calamity in the first. So indeed, Lego saying earlier the upset could be a thing. Maybe. Right now, a 4-point lead in the first could do it for them. Joust advantage here. Going back to Smash Dash. They're down by just 4 points. 2 minutes is plenty of time to get that back, but not if something happens here. So back down, bottom of the ramp, taken out, throwing about, and now in a roundabout collection. Oh, they find the duck and Sendo. That is some good luck for them, because that is a 2-point game now with about 1:40 left. Very contested, competitive game here to start off this afternoon, this evening. Now on the launch, a very quick rollout here finds Denials. They just need to take care of the disc. They have 1.5 minutes left. That is a great tap pass from Troy. That was right on the dot. So Denials will come on in with Infiltrate. Down low. And now rolling on out with a punch to Denials, a great pass to the corner, one more, just misses the first, hits the second, but does not hit the shot. So Denials retakes it, goes for a alley-oop dunk attempt, more defense, and oh, the ding! It looks like on the dunk, that was some tight contest there. Sendo target coming away, there's less than a minute at play, and to the other side now it'll go, trying to find it. Looks like a teammate there for Troy VR. He'll try to get the clear, but Sendo the interception. 44 seconds left. They do not necessarily need a 3, but they can look for a tie, if nothing else, go into an overtime to start this one off. How about a Slin with a nice pass to the corner? Oh, with a great save! Infiltrate! That could seal it for them if they're fortunate. On the other side now, even with a shot perhaps. Calamity looking in great position here as Infiltrate takes us away, slings it on to Ambient, contested heavily there. Oh, but a recollection now by Slin, and now a clear, so this could be a great opportunity if Smash Dash can get there fast. An interception, a shot off the mark. Oh, that is tough luck for them. Maybe one final attempt with a pass to the nest, and it's good for the overtime guarantee. 10-10, what a first round here. Going into OT, there were some really quick plays at play there. Few missed opportunities on both sides, and finally it was Smash who came away. Now let's look at what happens, because it's OT, and you know sometimes these OTs, they end pretty abruptly right off the joust. Could be the case here, and indeed Denials of the 3. And that will be the first round in just a few seconds of OT, going to Calamity. And it said right before, these OTs, they just have a tendency. You know, you have one quick joust, everyone is so amped and the nerves are at play. You get these jousts where everyone contests that disc, and then people get all stuck here in mid by that point. So usually whoever wins that joust, once it finds the other end of the floor, whichever end that is, it often results in that immediate goal, and we saw it played just right there. So, and again, first round of Calamity, well done. That was a 12-10. So your high score for that one over on Calamity was Denials. He's had some great scoring displays over the weeks. 5 points from him. Troy VR with the 2 points, assist and a save, and 21 stuns. High for his team there. And Infiltrate 4 points, 2 assists, 2 saves. And Ambient, the 12 stuns with his assist. For Smash Dash, it was Sendo, the lead scorer and the lead in the game. 6 points for him. For Slin, it was 2 points, 28 stuns. For Dage, 2 assists and 8 stuns. And for Street Boo, 2 points, 2 assists, a save, a steal, 11 stuns. So filling up every category there on the sheet. But now back to the gameplay. It'll go in the first joust here. Going to be taken off and intercepted. Actually, Slin will take that, but right back into the hands of Infiltrate. So he'll go up to the top of the bubble. Contested here. Slin gets a slap out, but in the back line, Troy's there. It actually misses his hands. Luckily, Denials is still there to help out the efforts, and he dishes it off to the other side. Infiltrate taking it away. So now the defense here, it seems a little bit more playing inside the bubble, just kind of zoning out the outer edge this time. Not playing quite as deep in the midline. They're just kind of finding their ways here on the outside. Now, oh, that was a weird interaction over there, but Troy is going to go in for the action. Cannot miss or make his anchor, so we have to back it out again. Looks for that passing play to Ambient. Ambient to the Denials. Infiltrate, but a great save. Street Boo right down easy street, and maybe looking to capitalize on a goal as a result. Here comes Dage with a disc. There goes Dage with a pass. Now Street Boo with the other pass to the back. Will bounce back off and into Sendo's hands. Sendo, he'll get stunned, but manages to get the float over to a Dage. But another cutoff. That's a good punch from Slin. Ambient diving on it. Slin diving on it. And now diving out into the corner pocket. Ambient and Sendo are going to be there. And again with the fast stack. Here it comes. And there it goes. So 0 points right now. Both teams scoreless in the first minute and a half of the second round. Pass is just a little bit off here. And now taken by Slynn. Oh, a stat coming in as well. Just, again, back and forth play really on both sides. And coming in now, there's a pass at the shoulder, at the nest. Diving actually for the goalie instead, but unsuccessfully so. And catching up with Chad as well, so Lego was saying, oh, hold on, maybe this could result in something. It looks like no. But Lego was saying, looking like Blast there towards the end. But, you know, gotta give your guys credit, though, nonetheless. Like, you guys have been looking really legit last few weeks. Some tough finishes, no doubt, but I still feel like Blast, as it comes in, trying to blast away at the goal, and own a rebound for her Street Boo. Finally, they get on the board here after a couple minutes. I was going to say, to me, Blast is kind of a, I don't know, I feel like a dark horse after the players switching. Caused some damage. And, oh, looks like actually a rematch, as there will be a crash. Did not catch the time. Did not notice the crash. So hopefully they did. It looks like they got the time. And both teams actually now losing a player. Maybe the other one just using this opportunity to restart himself. Cruise in, hello. Welcome, welcome to the chat. So let's see. Didn't see anything from the players in the League org channel, so we're good on that end. Sendo with 53 ping. Isn't that a high for Europe? I mean, these pings are what North Americans dream about, to be honest, but I don't even get 50 ping on my own servers sometimes, like in the West. Oops, saying they're all pretty high pings. What I thought, at least based on what I heard before, that usually European matches, usually 20 or 30 is like average, which again, pretty much a fantasy if you're American. Even when we play at LANs, or the last LAN over at Leicester, or what? Wait, maybe not. It was maybe it was. Either way, the last time when we played that offline, or the online build rather, but at a LAN, even the 20 ping there, it felt so amazingly better to me. But here we go. It's 2 points on the board there for Smash Dash. We got 7:20 on the clock. This is the second round, and off of that brief tech break, we'll have Troy get stunned and taken over by Slynn. Now over to the other end, off the side wall. Taking off the brawl and back into the hands of Gotsta. Gotta get rid of it fast, and he does. Now the quickest of stacks here with a lot of punches in a straight line succession. A good job by Smash Dash there, forcing another turnover, but a lot of these clears and boosts just resulting in the change of hands over and over. You can see it there again and again. I mentioned the other day that's kind of the double-edged sword of the stack, the clear and boost play, and it applies the same way too to the American side, more heavy on the passing play. I feel like sometimes, as we may get a shot here, but look at how fast they get back. All three players in the goal there. The fourth one now out in the defensive end contesting. Get back to my thought in a minute, but gonna go in for it. Ambient taking that one, serving a pass and serving a shot. Denials after a while finally finds a goal. But as I was saying, I feel like sometimes on the North American side, obviously they tend to work up the floor a lot more with passing plays, while Europe tends to work it up more with clears and boosts and things like that. But I feel like both regions, sometimes they do one or the other too much. You know, like Americans do not look for the clears at times where they should. Sometimes European teams don't always look for the pass where they should. Then there are sometimes a few teams that have a good mix of both, and those ones, oh, as a deep shot goes out, a little off, but maybe back into it. No, recollected off a punch, actually, back to the sidewall. But it's those teams who can kind of do both and recognize when is the appropriate time to do both that have a lot of success generally. That's going to be a narrow miss on the goal off a wild bounce, and that one trounced by Dage. Good grab. Sendo target taking that one away, and then looking for a recollection on the other side. Denials there. Oh, but leaving the goal exposed. So that is dangerous, and they'll pay for that. Street Boo gets it through. Yeah, best ping I've gotten was probably around there too, in the mid-30s or something, BTS. Or cruising, rather. And also, to answer your question about whether your game that got rescheduled today will be streamed, not sure. I'd have to take a look later. I mean, I'd say it's probable. Quite likely, in fact, unless there happens to be like 3 overlaps or something at the same time slot. You're probably good. But looking good on the shot, Street Boo again. Starting to catch some fire here. He's made a few. I mean, Street Boo, yes, 6 points since that restart. So doing some work. 6 out of the 8 points for Smash Dash in this round. So now downfield it goes, taken back by the aforementioned Street, going down the middle of the street and only finding some traffic and a crash, in fact, as he gets stunned out. But back at him, and another interception. Denials, biding his time in the back line, looking for a pass deep down. Now eyeing the goal here is Ambient. Has some teammates cutting, and Troy will find it. Cutting in for that win on the one-on-one. That was an effective play and some good pass work inside the bubble. Cruzen saying they were told Street Boo was a goalie, and yeah, right now he's saving for his team, but more so on the offensive end. Now doing a little bit of inverse play, showing the versatility, and you love to see it. I know it applies for someone too, like for instance, Denials, who historically, you know, I've known him just as the goalie, right? I mean, granted it was in previous seasons, so it was a while ago, but he's someone who you think of his name and it's like, yeah, he's a goalie. I mean, it's in his name, Denials after all, but he's actually really put on the hurt with a lot of offensive scoring performances, and now putting the hurt is Slin with a 3. So the first one was actually a headbutt. Got knocked loose into the top of the bubble, but he still somehow found the goal. So speaking of like high-scoring games and high-scoring individuals, Slin is another one of those. Slin had himself a 38-point game, I want to say, or no, 40-point game. And I think his first match or his second match was Smash Dash. And same with Denials. Denials had himself a 36, 38-point game in one of the first matches for Calamity. So both those players really capable, without a doubt. And we're in the final 2 minutes now of the second round, and despite the first round win from Calamity, it was a 12-10 in overtime. Right now, Calamity being held to only 4 points. And Smash Dash in the meantime going in, but will not make the shot. But doesn't really matter that much for them because with a minute and 30-some seconds remaining, you know, they have a hefty enough lead to come away with this game in the second. Right now, just denying anything too extra and going to the bottom of the pocket on the other side, taken back by Troy. Troy finding a deep clear again here. Ricochets and is taken back. A lot of stacked up players on the other end. 3 of them, in fact, all in a bunch. Just missing the grab, however, finally getting it back off the redirect. And now it will be an approach on goal. Maybe looking to buy themselves one more goal as we roll on into the third round quite shortly. So some more stacks getting knocked loose off these clears, rather. The stacks not able to really do much but get there and then clear it and then find another stack. It's just back and forth for both of these teams at the moment. Trying to roll with it. They have 30 seconds left to make a score. But some more defense there. Infiltrate manages to slap it out of there before gets on through to the goal. And now Street Boo will take it back on the pass. One more reset. 15 seconds and counting. Firmly in the lead here, and maybe looking to buy just one more bucket on it. Up top it goes to Slin, and one last save by Infiltrate. And that is the role that he plays on his team. So round 2, don't pay attention to the overlay right now. It's not round 1. There was a restart, so it's 11-4. One apiece between Smash Dash and Calamity. So as that second one comes to a close, there's your 1 round long stat sheet basically. And there it goes as it's gone now. All right. So this is going to be the 3rd and final round. It's going to come down to this. Whoever wins this one, fair chance, as Boop pointed out earlier, that they come away here and take that 4th slot. So very intriguing last round we're in store for. Off the first joust, Street Boo taking this one. It was a dominant first game, or second game there for Smash Dash after the narrow first round win. A Slin though, an immediate dunk. Doing a good job. Keep his team up and involved. So, rolling out now is Calamity. And for their team, I've been pretty impressed throughout the season as well with their passing game I've mentioned. They've been pretty collected on it. You can see some of it working out here on a bit of a slower rollout. Now, granted, Smash Dash has been pressuring in the mid line quite often. They got away from it a little bit in the second round. We're playing back slightly more, but I think now Smash Dash with a lot of confidence after that last round and wanting to play even more in the front line, cause more problems for Calamity. And you can see them doing just that by these quick redirects on all these stacks and these boosts. So every little pass that Calamity's trying to get through, they're being contested pretty well, pretty quickly. They have no choice but to just get rid of it immediately. Now we can see it at play there again. Over here, Sendo will take that one. And he'll have at least a little time to work with. Some good stuns coming out. And now some boosts. So all positioned on the front line. They have themselves a numbers opportunity if they can find a quick move. And now it's going to be a goal. Slin finding that move. Moving in for the 4th point for Smash Dash. So good assist there from Street Boo. He's had some good scoring today. The second round, pretty strong effort from him, but also doing some distribution here on the offensive end for his teammates, getting them involved. Of course, Slin is someone who doesn't necessarily even need help to put a bunch of points on the board, but he'll gladly take it. Easier the better. Beauty of teamwork makes it easy for each other. But going in for another, actually, ambient, getting stunned. So Sendo target brings that in, clears it through. But they know what to do on the stacks. The clear, the boost, the collection. One more pass to a cutting Slin. But Troy is going to contest it. Denial's just the same. Gets it out into the right lane. And then maybe even a bounce shot on the way. Actually bounces off the little dot here instead. But Troy, the nice grab, the duck through. He's going to go right in, right over. Cannot roll over the shot. So finding the disc here. Street Boo. Slin now. Looking for that clear and boost opportunity, but just a little bit of mishandling on the first grabs might result in nothing else. A big pileup here. Both teams getting there at about the same time and right on line with a shot. Ambient happened to be the backmost player, and once that pass got cleared on through, that's just tapped back in his direction. He was there for the open goal, and that is a 1-point game now. Also, hello to Nada in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Off it goes now on the launch. Taken here is Dage. Okay, so Dage phasing out of existence, but now he's back in the game. And here's Infiltrate. I feel like that's not the first time I've seen that from Dage over the weeks. But anyway, taken here by Ambient. Ambient has himself 3 teammates in the goal. A great cross pass, beautifully done. The goalie also being contested, being stunned. And now it's a 1-point lead for Calamity. About 4 minutes into this third round. So the second one really wasn't a close round, just in favor of Smash Dash. But this third round looking a lot more like the first, where it's just back and forth possession changes, back and forth goals, punch for punch, eye for an eye, try for a try. And both these teams are trying very hard because they want to be in those Sunday matches. They want to claim their fame, their stakes in the preseason finale coming up. And even regardless of that anyways, you know, when it comes to 2 competitive teams like this, they're always looking to get the win. And it's Slin. He's going in. Looking good on the offensive front line for his team. And now a 1-point lead right back to Smash Dash. In a blink. Nada saying, great job on the replays. Palidore saying, thank you. Glad you guys like it. I'm trying to remember to replay them as often as I can. Especially the nice goals, the steezy ones that you just want to catch twice. But sometimes I'm so excited for them I do forget. But not, forgetting anything on that shot. He just lined up the goal. Didn't even think about it if nothing else, actually. That was a great shot from Denials. Straight line stinger. So a 2-point game, 2-point lead for Calamity right back again. Now, off to the other side is Dage. Looking for someone, but couldn't find anyone. Denials! Oh, could not make the shot. Could have been big momentum builder, but you know what? That's a thriller of a rebound. Maybe a killer because that is a 5-point pull away now for Calamity. 4 minutes left still, but they just bolstered their lead by a nice margin. It gives them some confidence here going into the late game. Sendo target here, trying to keep his team on target. Lined up and concentrated, but too concentrated in the mid area, so the disc getting slung around there as teammates fling around, trying to get grabs on each other. Sendo, the great slap clear just before it gets stunned out. Now Ambient takes it back. That is kind of a risky back pass with how slow it was. It does manage to get on through to the other side, and it's going to miss all the Smash Dash players, so maybe Calamity looking to build on their lead, but no, Dage is going to deny it, keep his team in the game, while on the other side, looking to get back on the goal, at least to defend it. Denials there, doing exactly his namesake, trying to at least find some denials as going in for the punch. It's Ambient. That's a good look. So Street Boo will take that one. Contested pretty heavily here. No, Calamity, they got to be feeling in a position where they need to be playing aggressive, or Smash Dash rather, because with less than 3 minutes to go, if they're too passive on the defensive end, Calamity, knowing their passing game, they're just going to run the clock most likely. So right now, Street Boo taking that away and trying to find a clear on out. Slin getting cleared with a brawl, so that was a good stack up and a stun. So this match getting closer yet to the end. There's about 2.5 minutes, and right now, Calamity just looking good. And it's dangerous because, like I said, for Smash Dash, with being down by 5 points here, they do not have a lot of time to work with, especially if Calamity is just looking for those passes more so than the clears and boosts. They don't need to go for goals. They just need to find passes and keep control of the disc, like right here. Finding control, then trying for a clear and boost. So they're actually maintaining the aggression. I'm not sure if that's the best strategy at the moment because they really don't need to do it. But this one, oh, that's going to be a huge shot for them. Momentum building. Yet some more. The train's starting to pull out of the station here for Calamity. Smash Dash being left behind without a ticket, perhaps, with 14-6 and a minute 40 left. That is going to be so tough for Smash Dash to come back here. But Calamity just getting back quickly, finding themselves score after score now the last few tries. So Dage will work this in. Slin obtaining it. Looking for a cutter, a bit of a dangerous pass. It was guarded pretty well right there at the barrier, so Sendo will come away with it. Look for that deep pass, and then going in as Slin once again, the close ranger. Make it a 6-point game. Minute left. I mean, it's not impossible, but as each second ticks on by, you're going to need to see some really quick turnovers caused here from Smash Dash and some quick threes, and that is a big task up ahead of him right now. So taken back. There's a turnover. Now if they can get that quick three, that'll be absolutely humongous for them. Unfortunately, barely rolls right down the bottom, so Infiltrate will take that without a problem. Looking for a clear, and I feel like that is about it. There's just no time left on the clock, especially with this final shot. Game sealing, perhaps, from Denials on that recollection off the stack. An upset it will be indeed for Calamity. And Lego asking, said he walked away for 2 minutes and the score got kind of blown up there for Calamity. Can you get a 2-minute replay? Unfortunately, not yet, but I'll put that on the list. Actually, yes, it's called a VOD, I suppose. But yeah, no, Calamity they bought themselves some open threes, open opportunities, and well, as a result, that will be the game there. 16-8 in the third, going in favor of Calamity. So victory goes to them. Congratulations. Going to a scoreboard quick. A couple people left already, but it was Denials in that third round. Again, we got some restarts between each round and such, so kind of limited stats at the moment, but Niles had himself a good third round. Troy as well, with 6 points, 7 points, and 6 respectively. Ambient, the 3 points. And there's the possession time for over that one round, or since the restart anyways. And yeah, just, I mean, the upset, what can you say? A Calamity came there to play. Smash Dash were just kind of missing some of their passes. They were getting stunned out a lot, and a lot of the clears, the boosts were just resulting in these spurts where you had kind of turnover after turnover. It was just going end to end like table tennis. But at the end of the day, it was Calamity who eventually, off of all those ping pong plays, they would come through with it. They'd find themselves an open goal opportunity, open threes, close range attacks, dunks, and things like that. So it was a strong effort from them, and, well, with that being said, that is the game. And a Flash Flood. So, by the way, yeah, there were restarts between each round, so right now, the clock isn't actually accurate. That was the game. The first match was, as you can see, 12-10 in favor of Calamity. That went to overtime. Second match was heavily in the favor of Smash Dash, 11-4. But third match, Calamity came away, doubled up on the score of Smash Dash with a 16-8, and that was it. Lego saying Calamity can lose to Backlash and Smash would still end up as fourth, he thinks. Possibly. I'd have to take a look at the brackets and such, but yeah, there's still some more games yet to be played, but at the very least, that is some good, momentum building for Calamity's part. So with that said, that is our match for the afternoon, or the evening. Over in the European side at the very least. We have some more matches a bit later on. 4 of them, in fact, over in North America. So starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. And on that note, I'm going to do a better job in the future. I'm going to get those time conversions so I can actually give you times that you would understand in Europe a little bit better. What is it that everyone uses over there? It's GMT, right? Greenwich. Am I saying that right? I hope so. In any case, later on, 7 Central, it's Ironic and Orbit. About an hour and a half after that, it's Instinct and Reboot. An hour after that, it's Atlas, Megacorp, and More S'mores, aka Carbonite. Recently changed their name. And then the final game of the night, scheduled at 10 p.m. Central, it's Rampage versus King Gorillas. So all of those matches quite likely to be streamed here tonight. So definitely stay tuned a bit later. But again, in the meantime, that is the game, that is the match. Thank you everyone for joining me and for joining us here on VRML preseason, end of week 6, or rolling in towards the end at least. Thank you again, and we'll see you again very, 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 very soon.